channel. Today we want to look at another wonderful episode, long distance relationship, how to handle long distance relationship. My name is Patricia Ano. Long distance relationship is a relationship between partners who are geographically separated from one another. I must say that long distance relationship is for the matured mind. I have experienced a bit of long distance relationship, even though it was not so long. You face issues like communication problems. Sometimes you call and it's like, I'm going for lectures, I'm at lectures, I'll call you later. And at the time that he is also ready to call you, you are also asleep doing something else. There are times that you feel so lonely. There are a little bit of insecurity here and there in long distance relationship. There are a lot of challenges in long distance relationship. Long distance relationship is not the kind of relationship that God requires or the concept that God requires, because he said that it's not good for man to be alone. So the kind of relationship that God requires is the relationship that we are together for proximity. So it's not the ideal relationship that God requires. However, because of education, employment issues, sometimes it demands that you will travel to another country or even to another region in the same country so that one can work, or both of you can do your separate jobs together. And so long distance relationship is something that we must talk about. There are two types of long distance relationship. The one that the two of you have never met online. The two of you have never met. And then the one that you've met or you are married, and then circumstances demand that one of you should travel to another region, another country. And so that brings the long distance relationship. But most importantly, let's talk about how do you handle long distance relationship. The first thing that you must do if you want to manage long distance relationship very well is that make sure that both of you are committed to making the relationship work. It takes two to tango. You know that it takes two to tango. And every good relationship is not just discovered, it must be created. You must work at it, both of you. Once you have decided that I'm traveling somewhere so that I'll be able to make money or I'll be able to school, then both of you must make input to make sure that the relationship works. Another one, the point two, is that make sure that you build trust. Be transparent and very honest in your dealings. Don't do anything that will let your partner suspect you. So make sure that you are very transparent in all your dealings. And then the third point is communication. Communication is key in every relationship. Without communication, there is no relationship. So both of you must agree on ways of communication. You must agree times that both of you communicate. You have to agree on it, so that when it's that specific time, you know that this person is calling, and then I must be available. You must not give excuses and say, I'm busy, I'm busy. If you don't make time to communicate, somebody else will communicate. You don't know where Adam was when Satan came in to speak to Eve. And then she just gave in like that. So make sure that you communicate. You know, with the coming of technology, communication has become very easy. If you want to communicate with your partner, you can do so through calls, through text message, you can do Zoom meeting. So communicate. If you don't communicate, there will be gaps in the relationship and it can create trouble. The fourth point is that have a lot of shared activities together. Pray together, read the Bible together, exercise together, watch movies together. Anything that you can do together, make sure that you do, especially online. With the help of technology, you can pray together, you can read the Bible. So have a lot of shared activities together. Then the fifth point is that make sure that you focus on the positive aspect of long distance relationship. Long distance relationship isn't that bad. When your partner travels or is not with you, it is time for you to be involved in something else that will bring improvement into your life. So focus on the positive aspect of long distance relationship. If you have to go to school, go to school. Once you are alone, you will have time for yourself. You have time to do a lot of things that will help you develop yourself. Before your partner comes, you have used that time to do something that is become beneficial to both of you. So make sure that you focus on the positive aspects of long distance relationship, so that you don't become so lonely, it doesn't become so burdensome and so boring to you. There are a lot of advantages in long distance relationship, so focus on that. And then make sure that you meet regularly. Don't say that, oh, because I'm in long distance relationship, yeah, I'm gone, and so that is it. 5 years, 4 years, 6 years. No. If you do that, it will create problems. Make sure that you agree on terms that maybe within a year I'll come and see you once. Depending on the circumstances that are available, within a year you can come and see each other. If you are living in the same country and in another region, you can even come and see your wife every week or every month. Once every month, you can come and see your wife or go and see your husband. So make sure that you meet regularly. Don't say, oh, we are in long distance relationship, so because of that, you are not seeing each other face to face at all. If you do that, it can create problems, and sometimes it affects the relationship and the relationship collapses. So make sure that you meet together. The point 7. 7 is a perfect number, so we are doing 7. Create a long-term plan to end long-distance relationship finally. So make sure that after that long stretch of not being together, you finally settle that you're coming together. Long-distance relationship should not be indefinite. You should have plans of coming together. If it's within a year, research have shown that anything above 1 year, then problems start coming. So make sure that you have plans that I'm going 1 year, 2 years, we'll be back finally, and we'll stay together. When you say coming together, it means that coming to stay together without you going back. So have plans that is within this period, and when that period ends, we'll come back together and stay together physically. The Bible says something, and I want to read. In Proverbs chapter 13, the verse 12, the Bible says that hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a desire fulfilled is a tree of life. So long distance relationship must not be indefinite. I want to pray for you that if you are having challenges in your long distance relationship, through this video, may God come true for you. Knowledge is power. Make sure that you apply all the skills and the tips that have been mentioned here in your relationship, and you'll be fine. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Let's anticipate for another episode. Thank you. Bye-bye.